Good evening. Welcome to the 2020 Humane Society of Elkhart County Best in Show Fundraiser. My name is Lana Davis, and I'm here this evening with Kim Welch, and we are co-chairmen of the event. As some of you know, our original live event was scheduled to take place in April. Well, you know the rest. So with the help of our hardworking committee, the shelter's dedicated staff, our generous community, and of course, our amazing celebrities, our virtual event was born. With that said, thank you all for joining us, listening to our story, and getting to know our celebrities. And please, vote, vote, vote for your favorite. The link to vote will be shown on your screen throughout this short program. Or you can just go to our website and click on Best in Show. It's only $1 per vote, and this is the shelter's largest fundraiser, and every dollar counts. Any amount is needed and greatly appreciated. Thank you.
Thank you to all of our celebrity pets and their people for saying yes this year and for being so flexible in this crazy year. We're also very excited that since we're doing it virtually, we were able to bring in all the cat lovers to this Best in Show, as we have a cat this year joining us. You will be hearing more about each pet as the program goes on. Thank you also to our Best in Show sponsors, Dan and Suzanne George, and Rex and Ashley Martin, and to all our event sponsors, whom you will see scrolling throughout the program. We simply could not do this without each and every one of you. We also would like to thank the volunteers who served on this committee to help again in this craziness. We so appreciate your flexibility. A special thank you to our marketing and outreach manager, Janet Graham, for all of her expertise in the video and virtual taping of this program.
Also, a very important function of our shelter is spay and neuter. 83% of cats, 71% of dogs, and 80% of rabbits are unaltered when they enter the shelter. Our on-site clinic provides the necessary procedures as well as other much-needed medical care specifically to our shelter animals. No matter if the animal is cute and fluffy or old and arthritic, our entire community should remain committed each and every day to doing everything we can for the animals among us. Let us be the voice for the voiceless.
Throughout our presentation tonight, we ask that you go vote for your favorite celebrity pet at elkharthumanesociety.home.qtago.net, which you will see scrolling throughout this short program. Also check out the leaderboard on the same site. Just click on leaderboard and you will see the totals scrolling as they currently are.
I would like to introduce our MCs for the evening who have graciously agreed to lend us their phenomenal voices in introducing our celebrities. Michaela Eppers, our former Mrs. Indiana and Mrs. America, new mom to Lola, married to Christopher and dog mom to Henry, is joined by Greg Fink, general manager of Tom Naquin Chevrolet, married to Della, and dog dad of Ruby. This is Michaela's second year and Greg's third year in helping us out. Both are great friends and supporters of the shelter, and we thank them a lot. Michaela and Greg, take it away.
Hi, my name is Bear. My two-legged cousins have nicknamed me Big Fat Brownie due to my love of snacks and my mom's inability to say no to my cute face. But you can call me Master of the House. I'm 3.5 years old, purebred love bug, and my parents are Kim Bromen and Chris Hooley. So my mom and my canine sister Lola rescued me in South Carolina after I was abandoned when my original owner went to prison. For me and my mom, it was love at first sight. It took Lola a little longer, but we soon became the perfect happy family. Then my mom met my dad. They got married last summer, and in one day my family grew from 3 to 7 because Mom insisted on Dad and his 3 dogs, Duchess, Scarlet, and Ginger, moving in with us. Now I have to compete with 4 canine sisters and a dad who thinks he's in charge. Ha! But that's okay, because I've got my mom wrapped around my paw, and one of my favorite things to do is dominate, or sit on, my dad to remind him that I'm number 1 in the house and in my mom's heart. My other favorite pastimes include snuggling with my mom, barking at the ice fisherman in my backyard, and wiggling my butt as fast as I can when I get excited, like when I meet new people or hear the word walk. As master of the house, I've also instituted a family rule that Mom isn't allowed into the Humane Society without supervision because, while I do a pretty good job reminding her how fabulous I am, nothing makes me more nervous than her penchant for bringing home new attention-seeking dogs. Well, that and a vacuum cleaner.
Hi, I'm ZELDA, also known as ZZ, and I am part of the DeShone family. My mom, Tracy, is an English as a second language teacher at Monger Elementary School, and my dad, Randy, is the boys basketball coach at Fairfield Junior Senior High. I have a brother, Matthew, who's a sophomore at Elkhart Central High School, and a sister, Natalie, who is a third grader at St. Thomas School. I'm a 1.5-year-old Bernedoodle, and I was only at the Humane Society of Elkhart County for a week before my forever family rescued me. Matt had been searching the Humane Society's site daily for over 6 months. When they first met me, I was a malnourished and matted mess. I didn't smell too good either. I desperately needed some TLC and a good grooming. I was only 5 months old, and my life was quite glum. My family brought me home for the first time on January 16, 2019. It was a whole new world for me. I learned how to chase a ball, play with toys, and take yummy treats from their hands. Some of my favorite activities are chasing tennis balls and squirrels, although I've never caught one yet, and rides in the car and on the boat. Sometimes I even get to play with my dog cousins, Ace and Hoosier. I have my special blankie and Fox Stuffy I sleep with every night. My family gives me lots of love and belly rubs, and I bring them a lot of joy too. I'm a very friendly dog, but I'm very protective of my family. We are all so happy we found each other, and every day together is like walking on sunshine, and doggone, it feels good.
Hi there, my name is Flynn, and I'm an 8-year-old American Shorthair cat. COVID has been a difficult time for me. My owner, Janet, has been at my house all the time. Seriously, I never told her she could hang out this much. She just started vegging on the couch and watching Netflix and Prime, and her taste is terrible in movies. Rom-coms? Seriously? Lately, she's been going out a little more, so I have been able to chase that pesky sunbeam right off the screen porch. It had better not come back if it knows what's good for it. My favorite place besides the porch is under the covers on my bed. Janet thinks it's her bed. I let her use it, but she had better keep the treats coming or she will be bunking in the guest room. Sometimes, by the time she leaves, I'm exhausted. Let's play with Mr. Shrimpy, Flynn. Check out the flying bird, Flynn. Really? By the time she leaves, the only thing that keeps me going is a dirty martini and goldfish. The snack food, people. I'm a vegan, not a carnivore. However, if I had to tell the truth, it's not so bad with Janet around. She is the only human who can scratch that special spot right behind my ears. She also stays really still when I lay down next to her, so she won't disturb me. When she kisses the top of my head and tells me she loves me, it's kind of gross, but I put up with it for her. All in all, I guess COVID has been okay. Seeing Janet more isn't horrible, as long as she leaves every once in a while and I can enjoy a martini.
George O'Malley Fenech is a 1-year-old English bulldog, and his mom, Lauren Fenech, is a full-time student at IUPUI and in a sorority, Zeta Tau Alpha, raising money for breast cancer education and awareness. This is his story. I, George Fenech, am no ordinary dog. I sleep all day and eat my food in just about 20 seconds. My mom got me when I was 8 weeks old, and she is the best. She feeds me marshmallows, takes me to play with other dogs, and even lets me sleep in bed. I like to sleep and play with other dogs, but when I'm not doing that, I usually am playing with a tennis ball or barking at humans from our balcony in Indy. I love college so far because my mom is pretty lenient since she's always studying and doing homework. But I miss being home sometimes and always miss my uncles and grandparents. I can't wait to experience all the new journeys with my mom and look forward to all the treats in the very near future.
My name is Ace, formerly Sunraker Smokin' Aces RTX BN CGC. My mom is Mandy, and she has the very important job as the Director of Brand Management at DJ Construction. She rescued me when I was 4 months old, and even though I was really scared and kind of sick, she took me home and gave me a chance. Once I felt better, I wasn't always the bestest boy. I got in trouble quite a bit, tried my mom's patience often, and even ended up in the ER a couple of times. But she stuck with me. She taught me how to do lots of things, and we started going to dog shows. I even visited a place called the Juvenile Justice Center and helped teach kids how to take care of dogs. Over the years, I won a bunch of ribbons, and my mom always seemed excited about that. But really, I just liked the treats and the pets when she told me I did a good job. She tells me I'm an old man now, and sometimes it's hard to move like I used to, but we still practice things together, and that means more treats and more pets, and that's okay with me.
I'm BAYOU, a 12-year-old shepherd mix. I'm a lucky girl that was rescued not only once, but twice. First, by my mom, Michelle Zeitler, who sadly passed away, and second, by my daddy Vince and my 4 sisters, Hope, an Old English sheepdog, Sparky Joy, a Jack Russell, rest in peace, February 2020,
Rosie, a golden doodle, and little Ellie, a Yorkie and fellow rescue. Needless to say, my sisters and I have a great, fun time taking boat rides, playing catch, and chasing each other around our backyard. Sometimes I sneak into the trash and pull out all the good stuff. In my case, one person's trash is definitely my treasure. I'm so glad that I was fortunate enough to rescue 2 human beings so that I could teach them to live with gusto and enthusiasm, to live in the present and give unconditional love every day.
Well, hello there! My name is ROCKNE, and I'm a 3-year-old Chihuahua. My mom's name is Ashley Martin, where she is the Vice President of Sales at NIBCO. Pretty cool, huh? You see, I was born in Kentucky and was stuck in a kill shelter until Heartland Small Animal Rescue came to rescue me. And when I first met my mom, she brought my cousin Marilyn Monroe. I was very nervous because Marilyn was jumping all over to see me. But my mom travels a lot, so in the beginning, I really wasn't sure who my person was. But now I know. I love to play fetch, spending time with my family, and hanging out with children because they are small like me.
My name is Luna, but my family, Andy and Liz Nemeth, sometimes call me Pepper. Not too sure why that is, but I come when they call anyway. Probably because they have this Luna voice that I know requests my attention. Anyhow, I'm a 10-month-old Siberian Husky, and I'm growing every day. I find a lot of joy playing hide and seek from Mom and Dad to fulfill my curious spirit. I enjoy roaming the halls at home, but find particular joy in the kitchen where Mom cooks, just in case I can sneak a few crumbs away from the table when she isn't looking. My favorite thing to do is sit outside in the grass, feel the wind through my fur, and pick up on all the scents my sniffer finds. My sister, who's away at college, tells my mom and dad that I'm giving my parents a run for their money. I don't know what that really means, but whatever I'm doing, I'm having a lot of fun keeping Mom and Dad on their toes. I have a lot of toys, but my favorites always seem to be in Mom and Dad's closet, where they keep all the goodies. I also love to swim, play tug, and catch the ball, but out of everything, I really love my sleep. Now that I've gotten bigger, Mom isn't so keen on me laying on her side of the bed. For some reason, she's always on the corner of the bed, about to fall off. I'm not too sure what that's all about, but all I know is that I get the best sleep of my life. Dad should feel lucky that I sleep so well because I don't wake him up in the middle of the night anymore to take me out. You're welcome. Overall, being a puppy may be the greatest thing in the world. I get to wake up every day and play. Sometimes I even go to a place called Starbucks where I get something called a pup cup, which is pretty enjoyable. I also love car rides because there's so much going on and I love to put my nose out the window. Maybe those car rides would be better in the back seat of that new Cadillac Escalade. maybe Mom and Dad should swing past Naquin so I can check them out. Overall, waking up and spending every day and all day with my favorite people is the best thing ever. What more could I ask for?
Hello, we are Pete, Luigi, Enzo, and Mickey. We have the best parents. Their names are Tim Portolese, who is retired, and Bruce Newswanger. He is a physician with Elite Emergency Physicians at Elkhart General Hospital. Here are our stories. I'm Pete, an 11-year-old tan miniature dachshund. At the age of 5, my former family fell on hard times and weren't able to financially take care of me. So with sadness, my former grandmother went in search of a new home, and boy was I in luck because she volunteered at a local animal rescue. With the help of the entire staff, they decided to call Tim and Bruce to tell them that they were selected to adopt me. Without hesitation, I was brought home and introduced to my new family, and I have never looked back. Hi there, I'm Luigi. I'm 9 years old and a pie belt miniature dachshund. I had a very tough start to life because at about 4 weeks old, my brother Fritz and I were dumped next to the St. Joe River to fend for ourselves. You see, I most likely had a breeder who saw that my vision wasn't great, so I was in a rut. And my poor brother had a prolapsed rectum. That made us unsellable, so we were dumped. But don't worry, we were found and taken to a rescue. They placed us in foster care and eventually found my new dads, and they wanted both of us. But with overwhelming sadness, my brother Fritz, who was my best friend and my protector, died of a lung disease 2 years ago. Thank goodness my two dads have given me a home with other brothers, so I am not alone. Hi, my name is Enzo, and I am a 3-year-old dapple mid dachshund. I am the happiest dog on earth, and my tail never stops wagging. Even through sad times, it's my job to keep everyone happy. You see, my 8-year-old sibling was diagnosed with cancer. My family was spending half of their time at Riley Children's Hospital, and they had to leave me home. Not that my family didn't love me or take good care of me, they just needed to make sure my sibling got great care. Time and resources were thin, and I needed care too. I was put in the care of a foster home until Tim and Bruce found me. Now my tail wags for them. I love to play with my brothers Pete, Luigi, and Mickey, and life is great. Last but not least, I'm Mickey. I'm 20 years old. Yes, you heard that right. And I'm a miniature dachshund. Tim and Bruce adopted me when I was 5 years old. Not much was known about my past except that I had a sister named Minnie who got adopted ahead of me. But it didn't matter what my past was because my future became great.
Wow, what an amazing group of pets, and a lot of great owners as well. We're so glad to have so many rescue stories in our Best in Show this year. Hi, I'm Rob Leroy, and I'm the Executive Director of the Humane Society of Elkhart County. I'm here tonight to tell you what all of us have been telling you all along. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We appreciate so much all that you do for the Humane Society and the animals that we serve. The Humane Society of Elkhart County provides animal care and control throughout the entire county. We make it possible for residents to obtain responsive and cost-effective solutions to animal control problems and make it possible for municipalities to focus law enforcement operations on higher priority concerns. The Humane Society investigates an average of 140 animal abuse or neglect complaints each month. Our animal control staff assists law enforcement agencies throughout the entire justice process, from investigation through prosecution. In 2019, nearly 7,500 animals came through the doors of the Humane Society. Each day, we see animals come to us from a variety of situations. We see animals that are coming to us due to separation or divorce of their owners. We see animals coming to us because their parents can't afford just simple veterinary care that they need. Tonight, I want to tell you a story of Katie, an Alaskan Malamute that came to us from a little different situation. She came to us from a commercial breeder who was retiring. At the time that she came to the shelter, Katie was 5 years old and had very little human interaction. When she came to the shelter, she was not aggressive at all. She was so passive that she couldn't even walk through the doors. Our staff carried an 88-pound dog from the owner's truck all the way back to the kennels. That is not an easy task. Her permanent adoption happened just 4 days later. With the new knowledge we had about Katie interacting with other pets in the home, we were able to send her to a new family with a better chance for success. Today, Katie is the life of the party. Her adopter has reported that she is doing very well and plays hard with her other dog. While she shows interest in the family cat, the adopters have made sure that there are plenty of high places for the cat to escape to where the dogs can't bother her. We are overjoyed to see Katie playing and enjoying her life. Thank you all for helping us to create the magic of forever homes for less fortunate animals.